Sister Wives fans disgusted Janelle Brown changed her story. Is Sister Wives star Janelle Brown trying to change the narrative about her split from Kody? During last Sunday's episode, Janelle and Kody sat down to discuss dissolving their marriage and the Coyote Pass property. In her confessionals, Janelle described feeling incredibly angry with Kody for dancing around their breakup and buying her out of the property. She seemed completely over her ex-husband and even told him they exist in different universes. But is this really how she feels? A Sister Wives fan expresses anger over Janelle Brown's new interview. Since season 19 premiered, Cristin and Janelle Brown have given several interviews. In many, they dig into the behind-the-scenes drama. But in one interview, the TLC star seemed to backtrack many of the negative claims she made about Kody Brown. Janelle's Real Life with Kate Casey interview. One annoyed Sister Wives viewer wrote on Reddit. Janelle basically walked back everything she said on this last season on a recent podcast called Real Life with Kate Casey. Listen to it if you want to bang your head into a wall and realize that Kody will never lose his grip on that woman. I'm seriously beyond the point of losing respect for her. I understand it's hard, but after this long and after all that they've been through, it's hard to watch her say that she wanted for nothing and that she's actually completely fine with buying Sobin's house. Excuse me while I go scream into a pillow, the OP concluded. Redditors think there could be many reasons behind the TLC star's shift. Other Redditors seem to believe this was more evidence to prove Sister Wives has become incredibly scripted. Others thought she was dialing back on the drama and mean-spirited remarks after Garrison died. This is why I just don't believe any of it. The lack of care, the sound from her side was horrible. It's like she was giving 0s. Maybe she realized how horribly the public family fighting affected some of the kids, like Garrison, so she's trying to put a stop to some of it. I'd like to think maybe she just lawyered up behind closed doors and doesn't want that mess affecting her kids anymore. Janelle is quiet, but she's actually very prideful. She does not like to be seen as foolish or have others see her as foolish. If she stops defending Kody, then she has to admit she was a victim of a con, a manipulation, and honestly a cult. She'll never admit that. It was another tense episode of Sister Wives, and fans had gathered to watch the drama unfold as the Brown family navigated its ever-evolving dynamics. But tonight, the focus wasn't on Kody, Robyn, or even the enigmatic Mary. Instead, it was Janelle Brown who found herself in the spotlight, and not in a good way. For years, fans saw Janelle as a rock in the family. Known for her straightforward approach, practical mindset, and strong sense of independence, Janelle seemed like the sister wife who kept it real. She had been vocal about her struggles in polygamy, her personal goals, and her feelings of disconnect from the other wives. In recent seasons, her frustration with Kody had reached a boiling point, and her decision to live separately from the rest of the family only added to fans' respect for her independence. But tonight, Janelle's storyline took a surprising twist, and viewers were not happy about it. The episode kicked off with a flashback of Janelle talking to Cristin, expressing her doubts about staying in her plural marriage with Kody. She voiced her concerns, echoing what fans had come to expect from her. "I need my freedom, Cristin. I don't want to be bound by Kody's rules anymore." This had resonated deeply with fans who saw her as a woman finally taking a stand, following in Cristin's footsteps and seeking happiness for herself. Then came the bombshell. In a confessional clip filmed just weeks later, Janelle seemed to have done a complete 180. Now, she was talking about the importance of family unity and how every marriage requires compromises. She spoke nostalgically about the early days of their plural marriage, reminiscing about how all the wives used to support each other. "We're a family at the end of the day, and family is worth fighting for," she said with a wistful expression. For fans who had watched her journey over the years, Janelle's words didn't just seem contradictory. They felt like a betrayal. Social media exploded with reactions. Is this the same Janelle who couldn't stand Kody's double standards just a few episodes ago? Tweeted one viewer. Another commented, "Janelle is rewriting history just to keep the peace. It's sad to watch her backtrack after everything she's been through." As the episode unfolded, the narrative became even murkier. Janelle went on to talk about the importance of understanding each spouse's unique needs and how she had been too harsh on Kody in recent years. Fans who had cheered her on for asserting her independence were now left scratching their heads. Was this a woman grappling with a complex decision, or was there something more at play? To make matters worse, Janelle's change of heart didn't appear genuine to many. There was an awkward scene where she met with Kody in one of their few solo scenes of the season. In it, Kody was his typical self, charismatic and authoritative, outlining what he thought was best for the family. Janelle, who usually met his energy with a calm but firm stance, now seemed deferential. Instead of challenging his perspective, she nodded along, even offering him an apology for not being more understanding. It was a scene that left fans fuming. Janelle had always been the wife who wasn't afraid to speak her mind, to voice her needs even if it ruffled feathers. But now it seemed like she was bending to Kody's will, and fans were feeling both confused and betrayed. The word disgusted popped up repeatedly in online forums, with viewers sharing their disappointment. I respected Janelle for being her own person, for showing strength in a difficult marriage. Now it's like she's a totally different person, one fan posted. Some fans speculated that Janelle's change of heart wasn't just about Kody. With Cristin finding happiness in her new relationship with David Woolley, perhaps Janelle was feeling the pressure to make her marriage work. After all, the show's theme has always been about plural marriage and the idea of family. With Cristin breaking away and finding happiness outside of that, perhaps Janelle felt conflicted. Was she clinging to the idea of family because she was afraid to let go of a lifetime of beliefs, or was there more going on behind the scenes? Others pointed out that Janelle's shift might be a calculated move to maintain harmony within the family. Robyn, the only wife still fully committed to Kody, has long been a source of contention for the other wives. For years, viewers have watched Robyn's bond with Kody strengthen while the other wives' relationships with him weakened. With Mary on the outskirts, Cristin gone, and Kody drifting from Janelle, some fans suggested that Janelle might be attempting to prevent the family from disintegrating entirely. Even the production team seemed to hint at tension in her storyline. There were several clips of Janelle sitting alone in her car, looking contemplative. In one scene, she admitted, "I feel like I'm constantly torn between my independence and this family that's meant so much to me. Sometimes, I don't even know who I am anymore." For the fans, this confession didn't inspire sympathy. Instead, it fueled more anger. If she's so unsure, why not take a step back and find herself like Cristin did? Commented one fan on Reddit. Others were harsher, accusing her of playing both sides and trying to stay relevant by clinging to the past. As the episode wrapped up, Janelle made one final statement that seemed to encapsulate her internal conflict. "I just don't want to give up on something I've worked so hard for. Leaving would be easy, but staying feels like the braver choice." This remark didn't sit well with fans who had seen Cristin's departure as an act of bravery. To many, Janelle's words felt more like an excuse than a revelation. In the days following the episode, Janelle remained quiet on social media, perhaps aware of the backlash her change of heart had sparked. But fans were anything but silent, with countless posts dissecting her statements, her motivations, and her loyalty to the family. Some held out hope that Janelle would rediscover the strength she'd shown in past seasons. Others, however, felt the damage was done. Ultimately, Janelle's story left fans with a lingering question. Had she truly changed, or was she simply struggling to adapt to a world where the Brown family was no longer the tight-knit unit it once was?